Focusing on building wealth. Most people use traditional products, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, ETFs, real estate. Let me just give you some language, because I'm really big into language, words and questions and stories. You know, stocks are ownership. Bonds are loanership. Let me say that again. Stocks are ownership, bonds are loanership. So let's use Apple as an example. When you own Apple stock, you are one of the owners of Apple. And all the products they sell, all the profits that they make, you get a piece of that. You're one of the owners, so you get a piece of that. If you own an Apple bond, you don't own any of Apple. You have lent them money and they have agreed to pay you back with interest. So maybe they pay a 2% interest. So you give them $100,000, they guarantee to pay you 2% a year. That's a bond. Okay. So stocks are ownership, bonds are loanership. Mutual funds are many different stocks or bonds in a fund. The difference between a mutual fund and an ETF, the mutual fund has a one time per day where you can buy or sell. At the end of the day, that's when it happens. An ETF, an exchange traded fund, is like a mutual fund. It's got a bunch of stocks in there, but you can buy and sell it all day long, just like a stock. So you can buy this stock at 10 in the morning. You could sell it at 2 in the afternoon. You could buy it again at 4, that type of thing. Okay. And then of course there's real estate, and it could be your own home or it could be rental properties. And again, there's cryptocurrencies, and I'm not against cryptocurrencies, but understand crypto and some of these meme stocks and that, those are not true investments. Those are more speculation. I'm not against speculation, but I'm certainly, it's appropriate for maybe 1 to 5. If you're really young, maybe 10% of your portfolio, but I would not go higher than that. So the traditional 64 portfolio is not working today. Bonds are too low. In fact, I wrote a newsletter. My newsletter is Hegna's Hot Seat. It's free. You can sign up for it. But my second most popular newsletter was this one. The 60-40 portfolio is dead. Long live life insurance and annuities. And all I said is that younger people, if they're normally in a 60% stock, 40% bond portfolio, they should switch that to 60% stock, 40% cash value life insurance. Because a life insurance, like a whole life or an IUL, is going to earn a bond-like return, 3 to 6%, but it doesn't have the interest rate risk that bonds do. See, right now, bonds, if interest rates go up, the value of bonds goes down. People don't understand that. And so I wrote this, and in fact, Forbes put that in Forbes magazine. So you can Google Tom Hegna, Forbes, and there'll be articles on me and some of this stuff on how to use life insurance and annuities. So for your older people, let's say 60 and above, if they're 60% stock, 40% bond, we should put them 60% stock, 40% income annuity, because the income annuity functions in that portfolio like a AAA rated bond with a CCC rated yield with 0 standard deviation. Anyway, you can read up on this. This is on my website in the blog. Equity challenges, stock valuations were near all-time record highs. Interest rates are at near all-time record lows. How much risk can retirees or those close to retirement really actually take? And I think too many of them have too much risk in their portfolio, and they don't take advantage of the buying opportunities when the market does crash, because markets do crash. And when they crash, that's unfortunately when most people sell. That's when they should be buying. You buy low, you sell high. What do most people do? They buy high and they sell low. And that's, again, these are things that I would go over with my clients. You know this stuff, but I'm telling you, your clients do not know all this stuff. Again, markets are near all-time record highs. Interest rates near all-time record lows. The 30-year U.S. government bond is under 2%, if you can believe that. It is unbelievable. Now, the rule of 72, I would use this with great effect with my clients, because most people don't know this. This is a simple way to figure out how fast money doubles. So just the simple, if you take a 10% return and you divide 10% into 72, that tells you your money will double every 7.2 years, okay? And what I would do is I would use a specific example with a client. So let's say I'm out there and they have $50,000 in their 401k. I would say, okay, now you want this 50,000 to go to 100,000, and then the 100,000 go to 200,000, and the 200,000 go to 400,000, and the 400,000 go to 800,000, and the 800,000 go to 1.6 million, and then 3.2 million, and then 6.4 million, and then we're there. See, I would take them and show them how their money can double just through investments. All right. Now, if you're very, I know people say, oh no, I want to keep it in the bank. I want it safe. I want it secure. Okay. A bank, you're lucky to get 1%. How many years does it take a 1% investment to double? 72 years. You're never going to get wealthy keeping all your money in the bank. All right. Now, if you get 12%, if the market's averaged 12% since 1924, then what? It only takes 6 years. So is just a simple thing. And again, I know you know this, but what I'm telling you is your clients don't, and use their money and double their money and keep doubling it and show them how they can become wealthy. Another thing most people don't know, the stock market is positive about 73% of the time. It's negative about 27% of the time. But for all the people who think, oh, the stock market is so risky, it's so terrible, I lose all my money. It's only been down 20% or more in a year. What? 6 times. 6 times since 1924 has it been down. Look at how many times it's been up over 20%. So look, I'm not saying put all your money in stocks. That's not what I'm saying, but I'm just saying this is the financial knowledge that I used to carry a playbook. I'd carry these slides and I would flip through my playbook, and this is how I would educate my clients. The other thing people don't realize is markets can go down and stay down for a long period of time, because you get some people say, oh, I put all my money in stocks, market always goes up. Oh yeah? Well, the Japanese stock market has been down for over 30 years. The European stock market has been down for over 20 years. I'm telling you, your clients don't understand that. What would happen to your portfolio if this market went down and stayed down for 30 years? How would your retirement look? My guess is it wouldn't look good. That's why we put guarantees. That's where variable annuities with guaranteed benefits or fixed indexed annuities work, so that you can get the upside but not have the downside. And so, I love having equity exposure, but I don't like losing money. And so I don't put a lot of money in the naked stock market. I put guarantees on my money. And then psychonomics. This is that investor behavior. We can say the stock market has averaged 12% a year since 1924, or real estate investment trusts have averaged 11.6. The truth is the average investor has not even done 2.5%. Now, how can that be? Well, it's because they don't buy low and sell high. They buy high and they sell low. They don't invest necessarily in Apple and Amazon and Google and Facebook. They do AMC and GME and Dogecoin. All right. This is why people aren't getting the rates of return that they could or that they should. And so, they'll buy something, they're optimistic, and then they're excited. It keeps going up. Now there's a thrill, the market tops. Oh, I'm getting rich, I'm so smart. And then the market starts going down. They have anxiety. They deny. There's denial. Oh, this is just a temporary setback. We'll be back on track. I'm long-term anyway. This is no big deal. Then there's fear. There's desperation. There's panic. There's capitulation. How could I be so stupid? There's despondency. There's depression. And that is when people should buy, because then comes hope and relief and optimism and excitement and thrill. But see, people do it the exact opposite. But I would show this to clients. These are actual slides. Now, of course, this is 30 years later, but I would show this type of slide has been around for over 30 years. And I would show that to people.